Hey there, friends of YouTube, it's me, Jenny, and tonight we're making some breakfast for dinner. And I remembered how much fun we had doing that live stream last time. We did a little cooking extravaganza. So I thought, hey, might as well invite you to join me. It's Saturday evening right now, and nothing crazy really to report, but definitely some delicious food shall be in order. Just set up some music. I actually have a playlist on my SoundCloud. It's soundcloud.com/JennyNexus slash sets slash Twitch dash playlist. Anyway, it's the playlist that I always play for my live streams because it's got songs by musicians who I've asked and received permission to actually use their music on my stream. So anyway, got the little desk over here, but we're actually gonna take a detour to the kitchen. We got kids here being adorable. Oh yeah. Last night we discovered a deal. It was 2 bottles of wine for $8 at the 7-Eleven. So that was our night last night. But tonight we're gonna start off with some healthy goodness. I actually made French press coffee earlier, and I'm still pumped up from that coffee. But I haven't had any like real food yet today. So that's where we're picking up where we left off with coffee, but no food just yet. Last time, okay, live chat. I think that's how to see the chat in real time. Anyway, welcome to anyone who may happen across this stream. I'm Jenny, and I have several different YouTube channels. And recently I did a cooking live stream, and it was really fun, so I thought tonight would be another opportunity to do that type of stream. I'm not like Chef Ramsay 2.0 or anything, but I do like to be healthy and, fitness oriented. I don't know what the best angle for this is, but I'm gonna get some veggies and then we're gonna make delicious egg with stuff. Yay! So yeah, my main channel here, the Jenny Nexus YouTube channel, is always kind of like in a constant state of evolution, and lately I've been experimenting and watching some videos on how to make my channel better. And quite a few people out on YouTube say that one way to grow your audience and expand your style on YouTube is to try the live streaming thing. So that's still kind of new to me, but not for long. I think I need a slightly better angle for this, but this way you guys can see what I'm chopping up and stuff. I got this awesome kale the other day, and we got eggs, and then I have still some cut up veggies that are asparagus, red bell pepper, and then some kale here. That's the plan basically, is like a veggie omelet. And I have some meatless veggie for mine, but my partner, he's kind of not totally allergic, but like doesn't really react well to soy and gluten. So we're gonna do that separately. In fact, I'm gonna cook that part first. So these are my favorites. I do eat a little bit of poultry and I do eat some cheese still, but I would prefer to eat meatless food. I mean, these are 2 of my favorite types. This one's maple flavored, but I actually really prefer this original kind in case I'm eating something that like I don't really want to have that sweet kind of taste. But so yeah, it's Morningstar, 100% vegetarian, but it's like mostly made out of like, yeah, wheat gluten and then soy protein are the first 2 ingredients on here. And it's not vegan, it's made with egg whites. So, I mean, they're awesome, but if you are trying to be gluten-free, then these are a little bit, yeah, it's not going to work out for you. So, we're going to wash these yummy leaves real quick. I'm going to put 2 of these Morningstar patties in here, and that's going to be for me. And then when we make the omelet, then I'll put some turkey in it for my partner who doesn't like to eat too much soy or wheat gluten. So yeah, I'm generally a pretty healthy person. I would like to do more videos about health and wellness and how I like to stay in shape and whatnot. So I thought maybe this cooking type of streams would be fun to like socialize and talk about those things. I don't know how these leaves look so clean, but I just like to rinse them anyway, of course. Hopefully the live chat's working. Last time I did this, which was maybe like the first or second time I'd ever tried the YouTube live, they just popped up on the screen. So feel free to lurk if you like, or pop in chat if you like. I believe that the chat pops up just automatically. Now that one's on the right side there. Yay, live chat. Okay. I think that it'll just pop up. Anyway, so yeah, we got Kale. Oh, hey, there's Davis Tunes. Hey, friend. Hey, thanks for chatting. Now I can see that the chat does work. It just stays up on the screen for a couple seconds though, so I'm gonna make sure to keep my eye on the chat just so I don't miss anything. How are you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. I'm experimenting with the YouTube live stream feature. I was pretty shy about it at first, but I'm like, fuck it, what do I have to lose? A lot of videos that I've been watching, like how to get back to like YouTube partnership and stuff, they recommend doing the live stream features, so I'm like, might as well try it and see it and stuff. Oh, I'm making breakfast for dinner, just like the title advertised, but we're gonna do basically kale and asparagus and red bell pepper. I started cutting this last night I had delicious, it was like brown rice noodles spaghetti with like veggie. So I was like just talking about how I'm not totally a vegetarian. I have been in the past, like at different points in my life, like fully vegetarian for a few years and vegan for, I don't know, 6 months or a year one time. But I do eat some poultry and I do eat some cheese, but other than that, I'm also trying to follow like a somewhat ketogenic diet. Not super strict, because I do eat like the brown rice noodles that I had last night. It was really yummy. And sorry, I got hair on my face. Also, I am still kind of a slave to bananas, and I'm not eating a lot of bananas, but in the morning I really like to have a smoothie, and I really like to have frozen banana in my smoothie. And I was looking at substitutes for bananas, and one of the options was avocado. And I was like, I'm sorry, I like avocado, but I'm not interested in avocado in my smoothie necessarily, but I'm probably just being closed-minded. But I have some friends and family members who just swear by the ketogenic diet. So I'm curious about it, and I'm trying to cut back on carbs. And as you can see here, definitely doing like a protein and veggie-rich meal. So yeah, I like to think that I try to stay pretty healthy in general, but it's not like, I'm not super strict on myself on diet, because I just, want to feel good. So if I feel good, and I'm not actually trying to lose any weight, but I am trying to like firm up a little bit for the summer. I've been going to the gym like every other day and feeling pumped up, pumping iron and stuff. What about you, friend? What have you been up to lately? And what are some of your favorite types of food to eat? Okay, we got the kale ready. I love food, so I can never like not eat, but I can, you know, imagine different types of foods, trying to like cater to like health and wellness better. Like the keto thing, I think is pretty cool because I do like vegetables, thank goodness. When I was a kid, I did not like vegetables, and also I could eat so much sugar when I was a kid. Like I would go trick or treating for Halloween, and I could eat like practically an entire pillowcase full of candy in just like a few days. Love sugar. So I've been, as an adult, trying to steer clear from too much sugar because in my family, diabetes too is a thing, it turns out. My mom got that. So I think the older you get, the more important it is to like kind of be mindful of what you eat and like try not to eat too much sugar. And also in my family, that high blood pressure and cholesterol runs in the family. So I'm doing my best to like um, just be mindful of health and stuff because, well, I'm already in my 30s now, so whether or not you can believe that. I mean, I feel youthful at heart, of course, but I'm in my 30s and I definitely want to live as long as possible, and I feel kind of like trying to be healthy. And so yeah, the ketogenic diet thing, even though I'm not eating just like that, the thing about ketogenic is that they say more healthy, more fats and more meats and proteins and way less sugar and carbs. You've been taking the summer off from community college, working and trying to animate more? And you like subs, pizza, and burgers. Yes, friend. Makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Especially pizza is my favorite. Yay. I agree with those things, and that's cool, friend. You're taking the summer off. It's good to take a break every once in a while. One of my friends, he's a teacher at a community college, and he was gonna teach. Hey there, Billy. Hey, friend. He was considering whether or not to teach during the summer, but he's like, but then I'll just be busy all year round, and he'll never have a break. So I think for both students and teachers, it's good to take a break every once in a while. Hey, Billy, did you see my most recent video and how it's the video about zines? I finally did the video blog about zines. Finally got to it. Alright, I'm getting pretty proud already about what we're doing today. We're doing kale, red bell pepper, and asparagus. And we're going to make it into an egg. Like scrambled deliciousness. We got cage-free eggs. I know a lot of my friends that are vegan, they say that it doesn't matter if it says cage-free, it's still not healthy. You just saw it? Okay. Yeah, it's really long, so no rush or anything. I was going to tell you about it, but I was kind of just curious, like, what other people would have to say about it. And I was kind of shy about it and stuff, but it was seriously the longest, like, rambling video blog that I've ever done, besides the last time I did this cool live stream. But I think it's good to do new things, and it's been fun experimenting on my channel and stuff. Yay! It's like 7 at night, or maybe it's 8. I think it's 7:45 or something. It doesn't show me the time on my camera because I'm using my phone. Alright. First thing you want to do is be sure to burn the food. That's my first tip. Just kidding. A cool 11 for you in Ohio. Sweet. That means that it's 11 for my little sister too, who lives in Ohio again. Cool, friends. I'm not burning that too bad. I mean, I do like it a little crispy, but those are the veggie patties. I'm going to do veggie patty for myself. And then for my partner, I'm going to add a little turkey because he doesn't really like to eat too much gluten. But I would rather eat more soy and gluten than meat. But I do eat some poultry still, which I really like it. Oh, cool, in North Carolina. Sweet, Davis. Cool, so this is going to be for 2 people. I'm basically going to put a bunch of veggies in here. And then we'll put some eggs and cheese. The thing about ketogenic diet is they say that you should use a lot of like pork and beef, which are like the main types of meat that I don't really like to eat. And it was funny because my sister sent me this video about the ketogenic diet and why bananas are just full of empty sugars. And it was like, the guy, this video that she sent me, he's like, a great alternative to get potassium is like pork and beef. And I'm like, I can appreciate red meat and stuff because that's where I grew up eating a lot of red meat and stuff like that before I really understood a little bit better. I just try not to eat too much red meat and stuff. I've never been to North Carolina, friends. Is it awesome? I'll bet there's some beautiful landscapes and stuff. Oh yeah, friends. So we're doing a little scrambling action right now. Alright. These are just 2 veggie patties. These are the ones that I'm gonna eat. Pretty nice? Cool. I've had some friends that lived there before, but I have never been. I would love to do more traveling one day, but that's always the key word. One day, you know? I'm turning down that heat, friends. We're gonna try to just like steam the veggies, but the heat, we gotta turn that down a little. Yeah, I really prefer using olive oil instead of butter. Thank you for stopping by my live stream. This is still kind of new to me. Hey there, it's KJ Chicago. What's up, friend? Hey, you caught one of my live streams. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to experiment with my channel and see if, you know, see what might come of doing some live stream action here every once in a while. Maybe like a live stream once a week or something. But the last one I did cooking, and it's kind of fun because cooking is kind of like meditative and it's like kind of flow, what's it called? Like a flow of consciousness, like when it comes to like chatting with whoever may be out there watching. Cooking definitely makes me feel like I'm comfortable in the kitchen. Let's just put it that way. Comfortable in the kitchen, and it's just something fun that we could do together. That, you know, eating is like a social thing for humans. I think even like back in the day during the, I don't know, in all the ancient times, I think people have been social with the eating. Oh, I'm your favorite person. You're so sweet, friend. Dude, Chicago here has been one of my friends on YouTube for years. Like, you might have actually been one of the first people that caught on to my YouTube channel. And thanks for sticking around this long because I know it's changed content like several times. Like, one minute I'll be into like, you know, gaming, and the next minute I'm doing fashion, and now we're doing cooking. It doesn't seem to have much consistency at all, but even after all these years, like having my channel, I think 5 years now, I still am not really sure like which direction or how to do multiple topics and stuff. Oh, what can people who hate to cook, what can they do to spice it up? Well, I mean, I like to eat out, and I know that like honestly eating out for us is not hard to do because it's 2 of us, and we'll usually share. That way, like sometimes there's leftover because the portions are so big. But just thinking about how expensive it is to go out to eat, for like if we each had our own separate meals, it would be a lot more expensive. So I say for us, like going out to eat is still really fun to do, and we probably do half and half. Good to be diverse. Thanks, Davis. Yeah, a lot of the people that give tips on how to improve your channel, they say have more focus and stuff. But I'm still kind of like ADD about my channel. But I would say, is it like does your wife always do the cooking and you would like to cook for her, friend? I would say just for me, I found like that I like to be in control. So maybe the thought of being in control over something in your life. Like I found out that I really like to eat healthy, and like I really prefer particular foods, and I like to cook my food a particular way. Like if I want my eggs kind of crispy, most people want them all light and fluffy, and sometimes people like their eggs literally runny. And I'm like, hell no, I would rather have like crispy around the edges. And so the thought of like having full control over that, or salads, or the amount of salad dressing, or even sandwiches, like all that stuff is, I kind of like having, having the last say and how the food is cooked. And I kind of think of it as a creative thing too, because within particular limitations, like trying to do my best to be creative with the types of food that I like. You use the microwave a lot, which is cheating. Well, I'm not sure how bad it really nukes your food. I don't think that microwave is actually bad for you. We just don't have a microwave. Otherwise, I would probably use that too more often. I know I did as a kid. We would do like the convection oven and stuff. But to answer your question, Chicago, we're making delicious egg with veggies, and these are 2 veggie patties that are going to be for mine. And then for my partner, we're going to do some with turkey and cheese. But we got some veggies in here that's kale, red bell pepper, and asparagus, egg. And so veggie patty and then turkey, and then we'll have cheese on it. I'm trying to do a little bit more ketogenic influence where it's more protein. And I don't honestly eat too much meat, but I do like poultry, and I do like eggs, and I like cheese a lot, so. Yay! Yeah, I mean, there's not much wrong with the microwave, but usually I'll try to like have the bulk of the food be like veggies. So like if you can find a particular type of vegetable that you like, then I would just emphasize the veggies and the health, and the whatever the main like protein base is going to be, that would be the next focus for me. Like right now we're steaming these veggies with some olive oil. So we got the bell peppers and the asparagus and kale. Like this would be a great side dish. Or, hey there, Ruben. I mean, this could be the main dish right here too, honestly. This could go along with anything like fish or chicken. I like to bake chicken, so I mean, I might do something like this, just kind of do like a little stovetop steaming of the veggies with some chicken, like bake the chicken and the flavors. I don't know if you like chicken, but that's one of my favorite types of meat. If and when I do actually eat meat, that's one of my favorites. My mom is crazy, dude. She's like, I don't like chicken. I just don't even like it. I don't care for it. But you know what she does like? She likes a bloody steak. I'm like, dude, like, that's quite a bit. Omelet, close, Ruben. We're gonna do like a veggie scramble. Ever made an egg omelet or veggie omelet? All the time, friend. Since I don't like to eat too many red meats, then instead I'll do either poultry or I'll do egg and cheese. And I eat eggs. I mean, there's this giant thing of eggs that's pretty damned affordable, and it's cage-free. And I guess, I don't know. It says it's non-GMO, of course, but so cage-free and non-GMO. This came from Whole Foods, and it's pretty affordable. So pretty good option if you're gonna do eggs. It is like a good for protein. But yeah, I definitely like veggie omelets and veggies with chicken. I'm not exactly trying to lose any weight, but I know that some people, I mean, this type of diet could also benefit those who are trying to lose weight as well, like the protein and veggie rich diet. What about you, Chicago? What kinds of foods do you like to eat? And Ruben, what kind of food do you cook, or do you like cooking? Alright friends, but today, even though those veggies look awesome just the way they are, we're going to pour this egg on top of it. I just added a little bit of unsweetened, original flavor, not vanilla, but the regular type of almond milk, just to like fluff it up as if it was milk. Yay! Thanks for hanging out with me, friends. Hopefully we can make this a little bit more regular thing on my YouTube channels, the live streaming. Chicken, rice, pasta, potatoes, and zucchini. Those are all amazing. I definitely recommend all those too. Some of those things though, like the people who are like gung-ho about the ketogenic diet, they would say, oh, no rice, pasta, or potatoes. But those are definitely some of my favorite foods, and in all honesty, usually once a year I'll like gain like a few pounds. Usually like I've got a 10-pound window, and right around the holidays is when I start to just like eat so much food. And it usually starts with, well, if I can control myself, we can skip over the candy at Halloween, but by the time Thanksgiving comes around, I'm just all about the stuffing and mashed potatoes. And when I was eating just totally vegetarian, I would eat just like a giant plate full of like potatoes and stuffing with no protein. Even like, I love that stuff so much. Like, I feel like my mouth is just watering just thinking about it. But yeah, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I usually gain a few pounds, and I just let myself because, you know what, it's the time for celebrating and being thankful and stuff. How long have I been cooking? Oh, you like different kinds of food from Walmart? Really? What are your favorite types of food from Walmart? Is there anything that I should know about that's worth it? And I love, you're right, Reuben, pumpkin pie. I could eat an entire pumpkin pie without the crust. I would probably like, I mean, I wouldn't actually eat a whole pie, but I could probably easily eat a half of a pumpkin pie without the crust. 'Cause I like the inside. I like to scrape out the inside, and I don't really like the crust very much. But yeah, Thanksgiving foods are my some of my favorites, because I do eat poultry. I'm not eating totally. Here's some turkey right here we're going to put in this omelet. But yeah, I definitely recommend protein and veggies. That's what we're doing today with the eggs and stuff. But yeah, I'm glad that there's a few friends here hanging out. And thank you for the thumbs up and the commenting and stuff. And maybe one day my channel will have a little bit more consistency. But for now, I'm just kind of chiming in whenever there's something interesting to say. Okay, now we got some pepper jack cheese, and this is going to go in after that egg cooks a little bit more. I love cheese so much, friends, especially pepper jack. It's one of my favorites. But I'll be honest, I like all different types of cheese. I love cheddar, I love mozzarella. Oh, and guess what, guys? I found out this this cool service. I don't know if it's integrated with the YouTube Live yet or not, but the Treat Stream thing, that's a service for when you're streaming on Twitch. And I just noticed how it's integrated in Streamlabs now. And I noticed that they offer, okay, I'll be right back. They offer gluten-free pizza now on TreatStream. So for anyone that wants pizza that doesn't have like a shit ton of gluten, yes, friend, cheese is the best. I'll just show you what it looks like from here. It's just barely browned right now. It's so good. It's hard to see, I think, for you, but there. One of these days I'll get more lights for trying to stream like this. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of this turkey in here, but that's mainly going to be for my partner, because I already got these veggie patties. And I'm going to put this pepper jack cheese on in there. Okay, that's a pretty low heat, so we'll warm that stuff up. So yeah, yesterday, well, we had kind of like a stressful week or whatever. But I would say the week is not nearly stressful anymore, but we were like, let's just go and get some wine, and we found this really cheap ass deal. It was like 2 bottles for $4 each down the street. Thanks, Chicago. I'm glad you like it. With a ramen noodle. Yes. Yeah, we got some ramen noodles in here. I guess we did. I guess we don't have them anymore. But they're totally made out of gluten, so my friend was trying not to eat them. Yay! Yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing today, but I think in a little bit we're going to go to the coffee shop, and I'll be working on this particular project, which is it's exciting because in the past I was trying to do these like indie games all from scratch, and I would make the 3D model characters and I would make the 3D environments, and I'm like not the best artist, and I'm not honestly the best programmer either, so just trying to get better at all these little like aspects like bit by bit. But in this case, instead of making everything from scratch, I found a couple different asset packages, and I'm putting together this perfect like character. She's like pre-made, that someone already made her. She's got all these sound effects and animations and stuff that are already functional and they work great. Oh, polk salad? I've never heard of a polk salad. Thanks to Weird Al, I know what polka is. The type of music. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the coffee shop and I'm gonna work on this cool project that's got like this female character, and I took her out of the package that she came with and put her in a different environment. It's like a sci-fi environment. So I might way later tonight be streaming that on Twitch, but in the meantime I'll be working on it, getting some progress done, and then hopefully in the next couple days I'm gonna do another t-shirt cutting video for my fashion channel. And I got all these great plans. I got not just a to-do list on a Google Doc, but I also have Trello, which is a great way to like organize your thoughts with little panels and stuff. Oh, country food, like oh, like a turnip? Interesting. That sounds cool. Almost done, friends. Bring you guys and put you on the stove. There we go. Yes, friends, you can just sit right there. Why didn't I think about that before? Alright. So we're just melting the cheese. I'm gonna finally flip it. I just want to show you how good it looked on that side. Try to cook the eggs a little bit more. So awesome. Alright, try to keep that heat in and just... I like to keep it cracked a little bit so it doesn't gather too much steam. So yeah, we got some wine last night. Yay, Davis! Cool, thanks for hanging out, friend. I'm pretty curious if anyone has any other suggestions for my channel, and if you like a particular type of video that I've posted in the past, or any suggestions on like topics for video blogs, or yeah, anything in particular that you think would be cool to see on my channel, and if you think about it later, feel free to just let me know, because I am actually curious. Like I'm happy to see that now my analytics say that it's like 50-50 between whether it's girls or guys watching me. I think because I have equal amount of like nerdy stuff and like fashion related things. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think I want to do more like tech reviews. I know a lot of people do tech reviews. Hey there, Roy, how's it going, friend? Nice to see you. But yeah, I do actually have quite a few technology items that I would like to review, just if for nothing else than just for fun, because well, I mean, I would just like to let you guys know what I think of the tech that I use. And for an example, one thing is that I already started this video, is it's like a earbud. It's just a Bluetooth earbud you can use it for calls, but also for listening to music. And that's been great when I'm at the gym or if I'm on a walk. But it was so funny because I ordered it off of Amazon, and I am a dumbass, so I didn't read the whole description. But it was just a single earbud. It wasn't like 2 earbuds. I was like, so silly. Why didn't I read the fine print? I'm like, oh, you're about to go out for the night? Oh, cool, friend. I hope you have a wonderful evening. It's Saturday, and enjoy yourself. And if you're going to the bar or anything, have an extra drink for me. I'm still recovering from my hangover from last night because we got this like deal that the 2 bottles of wine for $8. I had like 2 glasses of wine, and that was enough to. That was plenty for me. I don't drink too much anymore. I used to work at a bar. I've worked at a couple bars in the past, so I know my limits, and I know that I can't, I don't really want to drink too much is like my conclusion about all that. Alright, sweet. So this is pretty much done now. Thanks, Roy. Oh, you are going to a bar called the Workhorse. Sweet, friend. Speaking of beer, gonna get you some. Okay, cool. Alright, this is gonna be freaking awesome. I'm feeling pretty proud. It's a delicious egg with kale, asparagus, red bell peppers, and pepper jack cheese. This one right here is gonna be for my friend because we're gonna put the turkey in it. And then I have these yummy veggie patties on mine. So much yummy vegetables. Personally, I get really hungry, so I like to just try to eat as much of the healthy stuff as possible. Like lots of veggies to fill myself up. Yay. So yummy. Can you guys see that? Oh, have a good one, Roy. Thanks for stopping by, friend. I'll catch you again soon, I hope. Hell yeah, friends. So I didn't put any seasoning on that yet. Normally I might put some seasoning in the eggs, but it's not too late. We can put some seasoning right now. Honestly, so I don't forget, I usually put mine on the right side. That way I don't get confused. So here's the last couple touches. We got some black pepper. Yeah, I would say tips for learning to enjoy cooking would be to like keep it simple and try to integrate your favorite foods. And for me, that's usually veggies and eggs or chicken and eggs. I really like this pink Himalayan salt, so. This is how much I like salt. I'm like some like at the halfway point and on top. My friend doesn't really like too much, so I just put a tiny little bit. And this stuff is called Spike for if you're trying to do less salt in your diet. I don't know if that winds up focusing or not on this phone when it's in selfie mode or not. I don't think so. This right here, garlic pepper seasoning. I think mine's already going to be too salty, or just salty enough at least. Yay, there it is, friends, we did it. Meow. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Cool. Well, maybe next time we'll do a video blog about the outside world or something. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, friends, and I hope to see you again soon, whether it's live here on YouTube or elsewhere, Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. I'm Jenny Nexus everywhere, of course, so have a wonderful evening, a nice Saturday, and I'll see you soon, friends. Thanks again for hanging out. See you, friends.